Money doesn't buy happiness. Money isn't everything. Money isn't going to fix all of your problems. I just paid my rent and I only have $20 left in my account.
You want to talk about being from the trenches? That's me. Being broke should motivate you to go get some money. It is so hard being broke, you shouldn't even want to be broke no more. If you are working a job that you don't like right now, and this goes for anybody, keep working that job until you find another job.
So as you already know, the cost of living is starting to get out of hand. And it's getting to the point where people are going broke just trying to survive. Just going out and trying to buy the necessities like gas, groceries, and even the little things from the store isn't like it used to be. And what makes this even worse is jobs still aren't paying enough. So people are working these dead-end jobs, not making enough money to even survive. Now that's exactly what this video is going to be about, because I had you guys send me a bunch of different clips of people talking about how they're struggling to afford rent, pay for groceries, and do all these different things that we used to be able to do with no problem. So we're gonna watch these videos together and see what they got to say.
Hey Raph, I'm a teacher and I can barely afford to pay rent with my salary. My salary bi-weekly is basically my rent minus $500. Guess how much my car is? $400. Guess how much insurance is? $100. Oh yeah, that's right. You do the math. I'm left with owing money at the end of the month. That's not even with groceries. Holy
in
that's
debt
not
before
even
you even
groceries.
get paid.
I realize every single month I am transferring money out of savings into my checking, and I am not. Just had the realization in the car that I'm actually gonna go into debt if I continue being a teacher. Like genuinely. Wow. Oh, I'm like literally having a crisis right now. I'm gonna have a panic attack right now. I can't do this. I literally cannot do this.
You ever been so broke you're not even sad about it no more? Like you just like, okay, I ain't got no money.
It is what it is.
Like, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for gas.
I think we all been there.
And I literally have a trip. I have a trip in a few months in December.
Huh? Cancel it.
I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed student. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for anything. I have no money.
Then why are you going?
But guess what? It's gonna work out. Ain't got good. It's gonna work out.
That right there is probably the last thing you should be doing. If you don't have money and you're struggling to make money, the last thing you should be doing is planning a trip. And in this case, if the trip is months out, cancel it. If you don't have money now and you're struggling now to figure out what you're going to do in the future, and you have a trip it might be paid for already if she's saying she has a trip coming up, cancel it. Get your money back, put that money to something that's useful. You don't need that trip.
Welcome to another day in my life as a broke stay-at-home mom. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I was in a badass mood when I was making this video. I would normally stress eat, but instead I was stress cleaning. I stress ate earlier in the day. Fun. I've been experiencing extreme exhaustion for the past.
This a real question, right? Because most stay-at-home moms, I'm assuming they're staying at home, they don't got a job. How do they making money? All right, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're doing this, I guess, full time, how do you make your money? Because I'm assuming not every stay-at-home mom is broke. If that's the case, if this video is being made, I'm assuming that not every stay-at-home mom is in this position. So if you're not in this position, how are you making money as a stay-at-home mom? How does that work? Because I want to know.
Thought maybe I was sick. Nope, turns out hypothyroidism. And the moodiness, dude, don't fucking breathe in my direction. And even though we're broke, I seem to think that I can heal myself naturally by changing my diet and taking supplements. I sure know how to make things hard. Anyways, I'm proud of myself for doing this laundry. It had been sitting in a basket for like 2 days, and it would usually sit for a week. I know it's wrinkly. That's embarrassing. I'm gonna iron it after I make sourdough from scratch. No, not really.
Hey, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you poor or if you broke and you going through something, just listen up. You want to talk about being from the trenches? That's me. Being broke should motivate you to go get some money. It is so hard being broke, you shouldn't even want to be broke no more. If you are working a job that you don't like right now, and this goes for anybody, keep working that job until you find another job. This world is ran by money. You cannot operate life without having money. If you're working right now, every single check you get at least save $75 or to $100 or more. Every single check. Because when you broke, nobody go care about you, ain't nobody go think about you. Put your money up so you can save yourself in your future. I know how it feels to be broke. I know how it feels to be down bad, bro. You're not the only one going through it, trust me.
The last thing you want to do is be down to your last and you don't have nothing in your savings. right? $75 to $100, it's not a lot. Even if you're putting away $25, $50, it's enough to save you at that time where if something happens and you don't have it, that's going to be enough.
Man, that shit sucks, bro. They want to stand on your side when they know your money loan. Now watch how many disappear when you tell them your money gone.
It's a fact. I know there's a lot of people out there that can relate to this. A lot of us have friends that have kids. It seems like they're living this life that's in movies or something, and then we're over here with debt, struggling to pay our bills, doing all this, and we're just looking at them like, how are you even surviving? And I'm over here struggling with none of the things that you have. It's crazy to think about, but it is something, as you know, you can change. You can change it yourself. You got to put in the work. It will take time. That time, nobody knows how long that time is going to take, but if you put in the work and you grind for it, eventually your situation will change. I promise that.
To them people out there that says, you know, money won't make you happy, I can assure you that fucking being broke won't make you happy either. No, having money probably ain't gonna solve every problem that I got, but it's gonna solve.
Take some weight off your shoulders.
97.777% of my problems.
A lot of people don't realize that. People think that money will change your problems. It'll make you happy. It'll do all these things. But most of the time, your problems come from deeper things, not related to the actual money. Because you'll realize once you get that money and you're constantly being able to pay your bills, constantly be able to afford the things that you want to afford, you realize that you still have other problems and issues that you have to figure out yourself. So, like you said, it will help because being broke doesn't make you happy. So if you have money, I'm pretty sure it'll make you a little bit happier than you was without the money. But just remember, there are deeper issues that lie in a lot of people's financial problems and life problems. And it's not just the money.
I would much rather have money to fix some of my problems than to have problems and then have problems that money could fix that I can't fix because I don't have the money to fucking fix them. So don't come at me about no bullshit about money ain't gonna make sense. Yeah, I mean, the good Lord's gonna find a way. This is true. He always does. But we live on the planet Earth, and we were born into it. We were born to grow, get old, work, and make money to make a fucking living. So you gotta have money to make a living. Unless you just live off grid, live off the land. And all of us ain't gonna be doing that shit. So
who wants to do that?
You know, yeah.
I don't.
So if you don't want your money because you ain't happy, send it my way. I promise you. Shit, you know how many toys I could buy? Get my kids off my back. Clothes for the kids. Shit. Vacation, cause I can't tell you last time I had a vacation. And because when I take my vacations at work, it's at the fucking house. Because I'm too fucking broke to go anywhere and do anything. Oh, money can buy lawyers too. We won't go there. Why I would need a lawyer, but it buys them too. And if you got plenty of money, it buys good lawyers. Sharks, I tell you, sharks.
You ain't lying.
So, I mean, please don't come at me with money ain't gonna buy you happiness. No, but it's gonna buy things that make me fucking happy. And it's gonna help me pay my motherfucking bills.
It doesn't matter if you buy a new budgeting app. It doesn't matter if you research all these side hustles. It doesn't matter how many side hustles you have. If you don't have enough money, you cannot budget yourself into magically having more of it. I currently have $30,000 in credit card debt, and I am not throwing everything at that debt because I realized that the one thing that puts me into more debt is not having enough money. So I actually make sure that my spending account is full, my bills are paid, I have money for immediate savings, such as things that are coming up in the next 6 months to a year, and then I maybe make extra payments on my debt. If I don't do that, if I put all my extra money, all the lump sums, every little penny and nickel towards debt, first of all, I could end up being in debt again after paying that off. And that has happened to me multiple times. Debt is not, you don't pay it off and reach a finish line and then it never happens to you again. It's a cycle. But when I do that, when I throw all my money at debt, then I have no spending money to pay for the things I need to pay for. And then what happens? I use my credit cards and I get into more debt. That's right.
Listen to what she just said there, because what she just said was straight facts. If you're like her and you got debt, $20,000, $30,000 of debt, and you're already struggling to make money, you don't take the money that you're struggling to make and just throw it all at the debt. Because what happens? You're going to be right back in the debt. You're going to throw all the money that you didn't have into the debt to pay for the things that you overpaid for, and then now you're left with nothing. So then you use your credit cards to buy the things that you need, and then what happens? You're right back in the debt. So what she said is the truth. Take it slow. If you're paying off the debt, that's enough, right? Just don't be one of the people who don't pay off the debt. Don't be one of the people who go months and months and don't make no payments, right? If you're making payments to your debt, that's enough, because you're making progress and working on the problem and you're trying to solve it. As long as you're making debt payments, that's going to be enough.
The economy isn't that bad. Quit being lazy. Chips are $6, $5 on sale. Okay,
Crazy.
cereal, $5 for a normal box of cereal, all right?
Every time I go into the grocery store looking at cereal, I end up walking out the aisle, because I remember years ago, I don't even eat cereal like this, but years ago when I did eat cereal, I would look at cereal boxes see the prices. It'd be like $2.50, maybe $1.99 for a box of cereal, the smallest box of cereal. Now you go in that aisle, it's $4 up. So you have no choice but to grab a box that's overpriced, or just say forget it and you don't get nothing. I just say forget it. I'm not grabbing it, because $5 for a box of cereal, which I only might eat 2 bowls of it, and then the rest goes to waste. I just wasted that money. It's insane, guys. The prices are getting out of hand.
Milk. Oh, $3.69 for a gallon of milk. And then let's talk about meat. $7 for 1 pound of meat. And that's the
Ground beef.
off-brand. Don't even get me started on toilet paper, because if I want the nice Charmin, it's expensive. And then if your kids like these little fruit cups, yeah, you're screwed. You are screwed. Oh, creamer, because you're trying to quit Starbucks, that's expensive. Oh, yeah, my kids love macaroni. Well, there goes all my money since they like macaroni.
That's
okay, let's go
insane.
into the deli meat section so my kids can have some sandwiches. Oh, $9 for 1 pound of turkey meat.
Deli meat gets walked right past every time I'm in a grocery store, because you mean it's $10 for a pound? Sometimes it's a half a pound, I think. $10? Are you serious? I guess I'm not eating no sandwiches anymore. If anything, I'll just go to Jersey Mike's or something and buy a sub. But to buy a whole thing of turkey meat and cheese, $10, $15 for a pound, a half a pound of nothing, it's not worth it.
Oh, 2 chicken breasts, guess how much? Almost $9 for 2 chicken breasts. Oh, and then if you want to clean your house like a normal citizen, you're going to go bankrupt doing that. And if you want to be germ-free, to hit up those Clorox wipes, yeah, $14 for a 3-pack of those. Yeah, let's just talk about some Alfredo sauce. To get the Pretty Good brand, $6 for 1 jar, okay? This cart of 2 bags
almost
and some toilet
$100
paper cost
one
me
of everything.
almost $70. Half this stuff was off-brand, okay? So yeah, this economy is great.
Money doesn't buy happiness. Money isn't everything. Money isn't going to fix all of your problems. I just paid my rent, and I only have $20 left in my account. And my first paycheck for this new job that I just started, that doesn't come through until next week. And I'm running out of gas in the car that I need to use to get to work. If you're rich, stop talking.
That term, money doesn't make you happy, is only good for people who have money. Because a lot of people who have money realize that once you're able to pay for the things that you need to pay for, buy the things that you need to buy, the problem isn't the money. The problems are other things. So that's why that term is thrown out there, and it's usually thrown out there by the people who have money, because they realize that, yeah, the money isn't fixing anything. I still paid my bills. I still paid rent, did this, did that, but I'm still stressed. I'm still struggling. I'm still depressed. It's still a lot of other things that go into your problems, and it's not always the money. So yeah, just remember that. But yeah, that is it for this video. I do want to hear your thoughts on this topic. If you have anything to say on this, make sure you comment it down below. Now, if you did like this video, make sure you leave a like on it. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for the next video. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.